Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've made a video, but today I wanted to talk about some books that I've read through a website called Voracious Readers Only, at least I think that's how you pronounce it. Basically, I saw this on an ad on Instagram and I wanted to check it out. Basically what you do, this isn't sponsored by the way, I'm doing this because I genuinely love the website. You fill in your name, your email, and the types of books you are interested in, and they will send you free copies of those books in those genres in your email, and you can download it onto a Kindle or a mobile device or whatever. And sorry if you hear my daughter in the background, she's just watching a show, so she tends to talk a lot when she's watching her shows. And this is to support up-and-coming authors, and then you can review the book on either Goodreads or Amazon, and it just kind of helps them get that exposure that they need, because when you're trying to write novels or books or whatever, and you need people to hear about your books, so Voracious Readers Only is a really great way to do that. And there are two books that I wanted to talk about today that I actually really enjoyed. The first book is called Tangled Ribbons. It's by Kim Smart, I believe. I will have a picture of it somewhere. And it is it's a historical fiction novel based around World War II. It follows 3 or 4 girls. I don't remember exactly. I think it's 4, and they were all friends in Germany, and I suck at giving a synopsis of these books, but I'm gonna do my best. And then because of the war and everything, they got separated, and so the book just kind of follows their lives throughout the war and beyond it. And I really resonated with the characters. I noticed that there were some proofreading mistakes in it, but it's understandable because, new author, it makes sense that kind of thing would happen. But, and there were some times where I was a little bit confused as to what exactly was going on, because the book constantly kind of changes perspectives. And the chapters are really short, so it makes for a really good casual read if you just want to read a quick chapter before you have to go run an errand or something. Then that's really awesome. And I did really resonate with one of the characters. Her name is Hannah, and I don't know, I felt her character to be really inspiring, and because of that and a few other things that the story kind of entailed, I really enjoyed it overall. There were some points when I noticed it was getting a little bit boring, but I'm also a very picky reader. That's the thing, is if a book doesn't catch my attention within the first 5-ish chapters, I usually never finish it. So at first it was a little bit slow to start. I had trouble kind of figuring out, like I said, exactly what was going on in the book, but once I got the hang of Kim Smart's writing style and that sort of thing, I was able to pick up. I was like, okay, this is what this is what that's referring to. That's what that is. Sorry if you hear that. There's a bunch of noise going on because of my daughter, and my cat is trying to get into a cupboard, but it sounds like he stopped now. So everyone's just being noisy right now, of course. And so yeah, I would definitely recommend it. The second book that I wanted to talk about is called A Touch of Death by Rebecca Crundon, and oh my gosh, I love this book. It's the first book of a series. There's 5 books in the series. I forget what that's called. I know 3 is a trilogy, but I don't know. But I absolutely love this. It's a dystopian future kind of thing, so if you like The Hunger Games or Divergent, things like that, then you might like this one. Basically, there's 2 main characters who they fall under with a mysterious illness that they don't know what it is, but there's a corrupt government in place, and there's a lot of challenges that kind of face them along the way. And the way the main characters interact with each other is so awesome. Like, this book is so well written. I want to buy all of the books. I want to have physical copies of all of them, because I've only read the first one. I think the first one's the only one that's available on VRO, but I want to read all of them. And I literally emailed the author back, because that's the thing. That's part of it, is like with VRO, you add your when you say you want a copy of the novel, they send your email to the author so that they can reply and send you the copy of it to download. And so you kind of get like a bit of a connection with the author sometimes, and that can really be cool. So I emailed the author back, and I told her like how much I loved it, and like I love it so much that I really hope it gets turned into a movie at some point. Like, she deserves it. She's worked so hard to be so creative and to put in so much creativity and effort into creating this alternate dystopian universe. And like, there's like hover cars and stuff like that, and it's so cool. I love it so much. I can't even, oh my gosh. I love it so much. Right now, I haven't started reading another book from Voracious readers only yet, because I'm reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is the new, which in case you don't know, it's the new Hunger Games novel, which is a prequel to all the Hunger Games books. And so I'm wanting to kind of finish that one, because I've been kind of on and off with reading it, so I want to make sure I finish reading it before I start reading another book. Because I do that a lot. I'll like get partway through one book, I'll start another one, and then I completely forget about the first one that I was reading, so I want to finish that one first, because that's the one I actually bought. And this is also a great option, like if you want to read a bunch of books but you don't have the money to buy a bunch of books like me, then this is a great way to get that kind of reading fix in. And I'm so glad I saw their ad on Instagram. I will leave the link in the description if you guys want to check out VRO for yourself. And then they will also like share your review on like their Instagram, if you want. And if you don't like the book, or if you don't finish it or whatever, you don't have to review it. Or if you want to give some constructive criticism, you can, but you don't have to review it by any means. There's like literally no strings attached. But I am hoping, I know I had a couple other books that I need to download that I want to read. I think I did download them actually, and I just haven't read them yet. Yeah, once I do read those ones, I will make another video like this one talking about it. And I did read these other books, Tangled Ribbons and A Touch of Death, quite a while ago, so that's why my description of them might not be the best. But I will also have the official synopsis in the description as well, in case you are interested in reading them for yourself, whether that be through VRO or through purchase, whichever you want to do. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you